Madam Speaker, COVID-19 pandemic, aside from its effects to the economy, businesses and revenue, has put a strain on the county's health systems. A lot of resources that would have been otherwise channeled to development programs are redirected to combat the effects of the disease. The disease has also drastically affected economic activities in the county due to the implementation of the National Ministry of Health COVID-19 safety guidelines. This in turn means a lot of households' well-being and sustenance has been greatly affected. How long the COVID-19 safety guidelines will remain in force is not known, and therefore we cannot predict the long-term impact of the disease on our development agenda. With the support of the Council of Governors and KIPRA, we have developed a COVID-19 county socio-economic re-engineering and recovery strategy. We shall plan to implement the strategy in order to mitigate long-term impacts of COVID-19 to our counties. In particular, both the national and the county governments must come up with a comprehensive plan on how to fast-track the improvement of our healthcare systems and find a lasting solution to our health workers. During the financial year 2019-2020, the county received Kenya shillings 4.25 billion as equitable share of revenue raised annually. We also received 850 million as total conditional grants. The county also raised 148 million from on-source revenue. Madam Speaker, overall, on-source revenue for 2019-2020 financial year decreased by 16.8% compared to the previous year, 2018-2019, when on-source revenue increased by 24%. Our on-source revenue decreased from Kenya shillings 148 million in 2018-2019 to 148 million Kenya shillings in 2019-2020. The revenue shortfalls for the financial year 2019-2020 were largely due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the measures undertaken by the government to prevent its spread by closing markets and business premises, which were the main sources of revenue for the county. We also suspended the collection of revenue during the 3 months of April, May, and June 2020. Among the key challenges we faced were the coronavirus, COVID-19 global pandemic, delayed release of development funds by the National Treasury, historical pending bills burden. During that year, we paid over 450 million for pending bills, which we should have otherwise used for development. For the current financial year, it is unlikely we shall fully implement the same due to the following: determination of the county revenue allocation formula. The delay of 3 months, July to October, in the approval of the revenue sharing formula and the County Allocation Revenue Act, that's CARA 2020. Despite of the above, we still experience serious delay in disbursement from the National Treasury. As I give this speech, there has been delays in the disbursement to the counties. Because of the delay in approval of revenue sharing formula and CARA 2020, we had to prepare 2020-2021 supplementary budget to conform to the approved CARA The supplementary budget was approved by the County Assembly during the second week of the month of December. Therefore, the earliest time it is expected to be approved by the Controller of Budget is in mid-January 2021.
Honorable members and distinguished members, I'm still concerned about the scanty information on the role of the institutions around devolution available to our electorate 8 years into devolution. This often causes confusion and unnecessary strife, as is bound to happen when people do not understand roles and responsibilities of the institutions that govern them. So our presence here is a clear indication that you as a county has embarked on a framework to address public participation from a different perspective. You will not only carry out these forums to fulfill the constitutional requirement of your budget and planning processes, but as an ongoing program so that both the executive and the assembly can engage with the electorate more closely. There are many issues that can be solved through continuous engagement and discussions with the electorate in a manner that enables you to manage the expectations of the gains of devolution. This will enable you to distill issues as they arise and be more responsive to the people who put you in office and who expect you to deliver on your election promise. As a Senate, through the Senate Mashinani, we have found greater authority for realizing community participating through one, observation of the core principles as articulated in Article 35 of the Constitution of Kenya, guaranteeing all Kenyans unlimited right to information. But as this money comes again, let's make proper use of it. Let's see the money through hospitals, through roads, through programs that are going to touch the lives of our people. Because if we don't do that, then we can as well forget about devolution.